Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading. This is going to be for the week of this week, May 3rd. Sorry, I wasn't here last night, but anyway, I'm here today. So we're going to do this live today instead. But welcome, everybody. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes, and I am going to go in order. Let me just fix the chat real quick, as always, right? What else is new? I feel like I've been fixing the chat for like 3 years. Let's see here. There we go. Tina, hello. Purple, hello. What is up? Shane, hello. Teresa, hello. April, welcome. Did I say hi to you? I'm not sure. Jamie, hello. Gris, hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Michaela, hello. Fran, welcome. Cassie, hello. And Kiara, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. 111 people here. That's going to change in a second, but welcome. JMO, hello. Thank you for being here. And Chris, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Lisette, hello. Dana, hello. Stardust, welcome. Vicky, hello. And let's see. PJ, hello. Thank you for being here. Sumaya, hello. Shalini, hello. Riley, welcome. Muzak, hello. Thank you for being here. Gwen, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Sabrina, hello. Vinay, hello. And Donna, Kate, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We're going to get started, like I said, in just like one-ish minute. Gwen, I love it. Glow up. That's right. Tarot and Oracle, hello. Thank you for being here. And Isabel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Claire, hello. And Pam, nobody can give you an idea of when Aquarius was done because we haven't even done it yet. So it will probably be in about like 45 minutes or so, Pam, that Aquarius will be done. Actually, I would say probably closer to 50 minutes, somewhere around there, that I will be on Aquarius. Melissa, yeah, I'm not so sure about the whole super chat situation, just so everybody knows. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I just feel like my videos and readings are better. It was kind of draining to, not that I don't appreciate it. Trust me, I totally appreciate the years of support that everybody gave, but it's like a lot. It takes a lot out of me to, it was getting to the point where I was on here for like almost 3 hours every single day. So I just had to take a little bit of a break from doing that for now. Jan, welcome. And Monica, hello. Jessica, welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. We are going to get started here. We're going to start with Aries. By the way, tonight I'm using the this deck right here, the holographic tarot, which is it's always a mistake. I don't know why I do this to myself. I use these super shiny decks with terrible lighting. So why do I do this to myself? I have no clue. But this is what we're going to do tonight. The other thing is it smells weird. So just so everybody knows, if you're interested in this deck, it's a cool deck. I'm digging it, but it smells weird. I also want to give a huge shout out to my buddy Butch Tarot, by the way, just, because there's not enough shouting out going on in the tarot community, and Butch has been supporting me since like 20,000 subs. Butch just hit like 100,000 subs, and really there's nobody else that is just so positive. He always has something so good to say in his readings, and he just hit 100K, so a big congrats to Butch. And I wanted to give a big shout out to Butch because he's been supporting me for so long. So everybody make sure to check out Butch Tarot. But let's see here. We're going to do Aries. So let's see what we have for you here, Aries. Aries, you have the 9 of Pentacles here, the Emperor, you showing up, and the Strength card here as well. And yeah, it's almost like you're waiting for the Empress, is what I feel like saying here. Like, I feel like here you are, the Emperor energy, and it's like you're still being patient for something that you have been waiting for a very long period of time. And the funny thing the reason I feel like saying you're waiting for the Empress is because you have the 9 of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress energy. So in a lot of ways, I kind of feel like you are just waiting for that kind of Empress energy to enter into your life. And again, it doesn't matter what gender you are with the Emperor. I just feel like you're kind of waiting for either abundance, or you're waiting for your glow up, Aries, like I said the other night, or you're waiting for love to enter into your life as well. It's like you're waiting for love that is very abundant, or you're waiting for the type of love that could be very abundant in your life as well. So that's what you're waiting for here, Aries. And are you going to keep waiting is the question. Well, not really a good answer, because Two of Pentacles is kind of like an energy of you needing to make the decision. So it's like, what I get this waiting energy here, Aries. So I'm going to put these 3 cards down just so I can get another card, because I just want to clarify this right here. But it's like you're waiting for something here. You're waiting for your Empress energy to enter into your life. Again, for some of you, I do feel the Empress energy that you're waiting for could be a person. For others, it could just be abundance, a job. It could be you're waiting for a harvest that you've been hoping for here. And I also asked, like, what do you need to do? You have the Two of Pentacles. And clarifying, lovers, it's funny because, again, clarifying, this is basically the universe saying I meant what I said. Two of Pentacles is like needing to put the work in to make something happen. And the Lovers is being at a crossroads. It says you have a choice to make. So, in a lot of ways, I feel you just have to make the decision to walk away from things that are no longer serving you. Yeah, I kind of said this to you in a recent reading as well, Aries. It just popped into my head just now when I picked up this card, the Eight of Cups. It's almost like you are it's almost like you're in a bucket of energy over here. And I feel like there's like a better bucket over here, which is like the Empress energy that you're waiting for, it seems like here, which again could be abundance, love, could be any type of harvest in your life at all. And so I feel for some of you, really, this is a quite simple reading. It's just saying you have to walk away from like one bucket of energy and move over to a different bucket. And so I would say that you're walking away from things that no longer serve you with the Eight of Cups energy here. You're walking away from, this could be you walking away from people, places, or things that no longer serve you. But it's kind of like you're having to surround, really it's a very simple reading, Aries. I feel like the reading is just saying to you that you just have to wait until you can, or I don't think you have to wait. I feel like you are just needing to surround yourself with a better energy here with the Eight of Cups. It's like if you want love, I feel like you need to surround yourself with love or, positive energy. And I feel you can identify things in your life that are not that. Like if you are dealing with people in your life who are miserable in relationships, then I feel like you need to kind of like avoid those people if you want love in your life, because those people are just going to drag you down. It's like I said, I feel like you're almost in these buckets of energy is the best way I could say it. So I would put yourself in good buckets, the type of buckets that you want, basically. So there you go. Thank you, Aries. Let's see what is going on for you for Taurus. And somebody just asked, is this for May 3rd? This is for the entire week, May 3rd to until whatever the end of the week is. I have no clue. So Taurus, let's see here. Taurus, you have the Five of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Wands here. And your outcome is the Page of Pentacles. Definitely a new beginning, I would say here, especially going from the Five of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Like, Five of Cups sucks. Ace of Cups is clearly a much more positive card. And that's really what I'm getting here, is that you're going from a very much more kind of challenging negative energy to a much more positive energy, obviously, Taurus. And you're going towards an energy where your your emotions are going to be overflowing with the Ace of Cups. So I do feel there's like a lot of happiness, abundance type energy coming in with the Ace of Cups. Three of Wands, very expansive energy, so you are expanding. But your horizons, I do really feel, this could be like moving, traveling for some of you, but I feel this is more of like a different energy. To me, this is more kind of like you're expanding I feel like you're expanding your horizons in many different ways, not just like as in moving. I feel like you could be simply trying new things. I mean, literally, I feel like some of you could be like trying new foods and things like that. That is a way to expand your horizons, right? But I feel that there are a lot of things that you're trying that you've never tried before. I know that's a very general energy, but it is a very general statement, is what I mean. I do feel that it is a very general thing for you here, Taurus. It's like you are kind of, just totally expanding and trying new things. I don't know. I like it. I feel like this is a good thing. Obviously, it's going to lead to more expansion as well with the Three of Wands. For others, I do feel this could be new love coming in. It could be love from a distance as well. And it could be a fellow earth sign or a Cancer that is coming in for you here, Taurus. It could be any sign. This is just a general reading. But if you're looking for love, I do feel that there could be, there could be a person coming in from a distance after probably a lot of disappointments in love. Like, I feel this is multiple disappointments, not just one thing that has been disappointing for you. I also feel like I almost am getting grass is greener type energy. That, the grass is greener is the Four of Cups, but I'm kind of feeling it here for you for some reason, Taurus. Like, I'm getting this whole message popping into my head right now about like the grass being greener, things working out better for you in certain areas of your life as well. So kind of interesting, but I like it. And again, you have the Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, Three of Wands, a lot of expansion. For others, I do just get moving, by the way. So if you're planning a move, I feel this would be very good for you. You have the Chariot and the Page of Pentacles as your outcome. So what is this trying to say? Again, some of you could be moving. I do get like long distance relationship here as well if you're looking for love here, Taurus. I'm also getting something here about just kind of trying new things. I already said this, like expanding your horizons. So I do feel that there could be a lot of benefits in expanding your horizons, expansion, like we said, all of that other stuff. The Chariot is kind of like, there is uncertainty with the Chariot, because the Chariot is kind of like going to, he is being kind of guided by the universe, and these two Sphinxes represent mysteries, and I am getting some mysteries kind of showing up here for you. It's almost like you have to cross some sort of boundary with the Knight of Cups is what I feel here. The Knight of Cups is like there's this river that is floating in front of him. So there is something that you have to get over. And once you do, it's kind of weird because it's almost like I'm struggling here, Taurus, because I'm getting a message here that I'm trying to clarify in my head, but it's like it's a weird message, and I'm not really sure where it's going. It's kind of like almost saying that the crossing of a boundary is like the thing that is going to lead to. It's like the crossing the river is a thing that is going to change your life. It's weird because it's like what's popping into my head is it's the same on this side as it is on this side. So it's like there's no difference, kind of, and maybe that's what you're realizing. It's almost like you're realizing, I'm trying to think of a good way to put this. It's like maybe you're realizing that it's just as easy to make $1 as it is to make $1 million. I know that sounds crazy, right, Taurus? But it's like you're having like a big realization like that. It's almost like once you've crossed the, once you've gotten over the hurdle, something immediately becomes easier in your life. That's a crazy ass message, I would say, Taurus, but I like it because it's almost like it's like one of those things. It's like riding a bike. It's like, that's what I'm getting here, where it's like once you do something, it immediately becomes easy, right? Once you like figure it out, something is like riding a bike is what I'm getting here. I don't know. Craziest message I've ever gotten, but I like it. So there you go. Definitely love, by the way. Could be a Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. Gemini, let's see what is going on for you here, Gemini people. Gemini, you have the Ten of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups here. Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like a choice I'm getting here. It's almost like you could be making something more difficult than it needs to be over here, but you're having the realization over here, Knight of Pentacles, and you're just choosing to go through something or move towards something here in a lot of ways. So if you feel that you have been, just like a really quick message here, if you feel like you've been overcomplicating something, then it's like you're immediately deciding like, wait, I'm just going to put the work in and work towards something, and I'm not going to make something overly complicated. So I feel you're kind of simplifying process or something that you're going through in your life, and that is going to make your life a lot easier. Is what I feel for you, because it's like you're not overcomplicating something. Ten of Wands is like too many extra burdens. Ten of Wands is a card of burdens and extra responsibilities. But it's like a card that says, like, do you need those burdens? I always like, one way that I think of the Ten of Wands, Gemini, is that the Ten of Wands is like pickup sticks. It's like, which sticks do you need to pick up? How many of those burdens do you actually need in your life? Three of Pentacles is you deciding, like, where can I do the most quality work? Where can I do my best work in my life? In love, in business, in spirituality, in all areas of your life. Like, where can I create the most quality? That's what you're trying to ask yourself here. And the Four of Cups here is kind of like saying that you're probably trying to do this because you're like not getting the results you want. Four of Cups is hard to ignore. I think that's something that people don't realize about the Four of Cups. Four of Cups comes into our lives, and it's like we could be looking at the work that we're doing in business or work, and we're like, wait a minute. My results are not equal to my effort, or I'm not getting the results I've been hoping to. He's manifesting these cups, but he's crossing his arms. He's like disappointed in what he has manifested. At least that's what I feel for you. And it's almost like you're breaking things down to just like one thing. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is working from point A to point B. So you're kind of like simplifying things, deciding what to work on, and creating. I feel like you're creating a lot of forward momentum here because you're like very focused on just like maybe one goal, or maybe there's something that you do a really good job at, and that's like what you're focusing on here. So I kind of like this energy for you for sure. You've experienced a lot of conflict. It's almost like you're choosing, like I said, I feel in a lot of ways you are choosing to remove conflict from your life. I also feel like you could be saying to yourself that you have, I feel like you could be saying to yourself that you have overcomplicated something, like I said, with that 10 of Wands, and it's like you're just going towards something that is going to work here. I get this like second chance thing popping into my head, Gemini, but I feel like it's saying you did give something a second chance. It could be a relationship for some of you. It could be like a business or something else that you've tried, and it's like you gave something a second chance. I even do feel like it could be work. Like for some of you, I feel like maybe your boss convinced you to stay at a job. Now that's for somebody out there. It's like your boss convinced you to stay at your job even though you didn't want to, and I feel like you're saying no. I am getting something about no as well. For others, it's almost like you've accepted things into your life that you knew that you should have said no to, and it could be like tiny little things. And it's like I do feel like there's an important test coming up, and I feel like you need to trust your intuition because in a lot of ways, I feel that you could be saying like there's an opportunity that's coming in, there's something coming towards you, and I feel like you could be kind of almost like overthinking it or thinking a lot. And I feel like that's your answer. If you're thinking about something like over and over and over again, if something is becoming a burden to you, or if something feels like it's going to be a burden, I would say don't regret it, because it's almost like the universe is kind of like saying, are you really going to say no to something, or are you just going to say yes to everything? I don't know. That's a weird message, but that's what I'm getting for you here, Gemini. For those of you wondering about love, I don't really see anything about love here, if I'm being honest with you, but this is just a week reading. It's not, this is not something that's going to last forever. I feel like you've been experiencing conflict in love here, and it's like you're hoping for something more stable. I just don't see it here yet there, Gemini, but there you go. Thank you, Gemini. Cancer, let's see what we have for you here. Cancer and Cancer. Let's see here. Cancer, you have the Fool, the 10 of Cups, and the Tower. Drama, Cancer. What is this drama? Four of Swords. I feel some of you are healing from a difficult breakup, separation, something like that. 10 of Cups, like going this way. Fool, you had a new beginning. 10 of Cups is like maybe you were with a person you thought you were going to marry. Tower, things didn't work out, so now you're healing. It's a pretty straightforward story here, Cancer, and pretty simple, right? No reason to overcomplicate it. So I just feel like some of you have had a disappointment in a relationship, and it's like now you're healing. So what's the problem here? I feel like this shook you up. If you went through a breakup or a separation, I do feel like it caused a shake-up in your life, obviously, with the Tower. Six of Pentacles, like the fear. This right here, these two cards is like the fear of not knowing what to invest in. It's almost like your confidence has been shaken. For some of you, this doesn't even have to be love, Cancer. It could be anything else, any other Tower moment that you've had. And I'm just getting on that Six of Pentacles. I keep getting the word confidence. So in a lot of ways, I feel your confidence has been shaken in something that you thought was going to work out. 10 of Cups. It's like you thought you were going to have your happily ever after in a certain situation in your life. But again, Tower, something fell apart. Like I said, I feel like currently you're in this healing mode here, Cancer, where you're trying to go through healing and really kind of contemplating. It's like you're doing a lot of thinking. I asked for clarification on this, and I got the Six of Pentacles. And like I said, I was getting the word confidence on this card. But I feel like it's saying that your confidence was shaken in wherever you invested your energy. Six of Pentacles is like giving, energy to something, it's a card of planting seeds. And I feel that your confidence was shaken in your investment, like into things. Like whenever we're in a relationship, we're investing time. Whenever we're in a job or a career, it's like, again, we're investing time. So something has caused you to like have some fears, I feel, in that area of your life. And like I said, I feel like you've experienced inconsistency in the past. I asked for an answer, and you have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands as an answer is not really a good answer. Because it is a card of needing to take a risk, really needing to put your energy into something. So, it kind of is a card that says, I think I said this to you in one of your recent readings, or somebody, I don't know who I said it to, but I said, feel the fear and do it anyway. So it really is like, if you want something into your life, the universe is asking you to be bold, to be assertive. It's like, you're going to have to charge forward on something. Looking on the bright side of things here, Cancer, with this Knight of Wands energy, I would say that the Knight of Wands is protected from risk. He has these salamanders all over his cloak here, if that's going to focus there. And so the salamanders in tarot represent protection from fire. So it kind of like is saying that he's protected from taking a risk. So it kind of says it is safe for you to try something again. Like if you experience an extreme disappointment with the Tower card, then this says that you should still try again. It's like I get too many comments, too many dramatic comments from people who are always like, somebody so-and-so hurt me and I'm never going to try love again. And I'm always like you got like another 40 years here on earth at least. So it's like why not try again? And again and again and again. But I would try again. Something here, Cancer, something that probably did hurt you, but again, that doesn't mean you shouldn't try again. I really don't have a good answer for you tonight, Cancer, because that's all I'm getting. But there you go. Thank you, Cancer. I would just go for it. I'm going to switch every 4 tonight, so hold on one second while I get a new deck here. And by the way, for the people who are wondering, I'm using the holographic, actually that's not going to focus, I'm using this holographic tarot tonight, but let's see here what we have for you, Leo people. And let's see here. Leo, let's see. Let's see here. Leo, you have the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, and the Temperance card here. So you always get the Temperance card in your readings, and I'm always saying that some of you could be kind of like making changes. And it's actually the Hermit card that you always get in your readings. And you are born close to Virgo, but I think that the Hermit card is more talking about kind of teaching for you, Leo. It's weird, because what I meant to say is also the Hierophant makes sense here. Because again, you're always getting these cards that would represent being a teacher. I'm going to keep hammering it in there as well, Leo. I really feel it's super important that Leo realizes that it's like you are here to be an example for other people. So, anything you do to show off, anything in a good way, of course. We're not talking about showing off being a jerk, but, showing off in a good way would be very good for you right now. Talking about your story, sharing your story, starting a YouTube channel, start sharing your story. Those things would be very beneficial for you. Like even people are always asking, like, what am I here to do spiritually? And I always say, like, really, the only reason we're here is to create our own reality. We spend enough time in spirit. But again, if you want to do spiritual work, like being a positive example for other people and just showing that something is possible would be a really good idea for you here, Leo, for sure. I really feel you're focused on like one thing that you're trying to create here with this Queen of Cups. I always say Queen of Cups, it almost looks like she's looking at a trophy. It doesn't even look like a cup. It looks like a trophy on this card. So to me, she is a good card for nurturing, trusting your intuition, all those other things. But, in a lot of ways, I feel also that she can represent keeping your eye on the prize, like staying really focused on creating something that you truly love, or staying focused on something that you hold very close to your heart, something that would be like the ultimate, the ultimate goal for you if you have a goal. The Temperance card is you kind of creating something here. I'm getting the word creation on the Temperance card, so it's like you're creating something here. Yeah, but you've been resting for a long time. I really don't think it's a good time for you to rest. I feel that for some of you, it's kind of weird because I'm getting both sides here. I'm getting like very tired energy, and I'm getting very enthusiastic energy as well here. I would call it enthusiastic. I wouldn't necessarily call it awake because it's more motivated energy, which is slightly different. to me here. And I feel for some of you, you could be saying, I'm really tired. I want to sleep and all these other things. Totally get it. I'm a Pisces. All I want to do is sleep, right? All day long, but I can't. So, I totally get it. But I feel like it's almost like you need to trust those feelings. Because here, I feel it's almost like if you're feeling tired, I feel like it's your body is literally saying, don't do whatever you're doing, because it's like making you feel tired. Here, Four of Swords. There's something that you would see as a blessing. There's a person right here, if it's going to focus there, and there's another person who's being blessed by that person. So it's like you see something as a blessing. The problem is probably thinking that you have to do it on your own. So Seven of Swords as your outcome. Seven of Swords can represent lying, cheating, stealing, but it doesn't mean that all the time, right? As I always say, this is not Kim Kardashian tarot. This is not soap opera tarot. So, it's not all drama here. And this, to me, can just represent trying to do things on your own. He's trying to take these swords from this army back here. And he can't get these two swords right here. So it kind of represents the fact that he can't do everything on his own. I would make sure to work on a team if you're trying to create something here. Look at this. 3 cups there, Leo. What do you know? So 3 cups, literally, as your answer to this card, says that working on a team. 3 cups is a card of community. So this card says that working on a team would be very beneficial for you, especially if you're trying to create something. With that Temperance card, I keep getting the word creation on that Temperance card. So what are you creating here? Patience here. 7 of Pentacles is like something growing in your life. It's like you're trying to create something permanent in your life is what I would say here, Leo. I almost get that this is something that you're not going to leave. This is like a permanent, I almost feel like saying permanent structure in your life, Leo. So for those of you who are like trying to create a business, this could be you like trying to build a business. 7 of Pentacles can represent a change in direction, but I really feel like saying that that's not what you're trying to do. I feel like you're trying to find something permanent in your life. That could be a change. You might need to make a change to have something permanent in your life, but I feel like you're very focused on creating something that grows and grows and grows and grows, like something that is very permanent. Could be a business. For some of you, it could also be like a job, a career. It could be a relationship as well. So whatever it is that you're looking for, it's like you're looking for something that like bears fruit over and over and over again. I would say that's like more 9 of Pentacles energy, but I am getting it here. So, I will say that that's what I'm getting for you, Leo. So love it. There you go. Thank you, Leo. Virgo, let's see what we have for you here. Virgo people, Virgo, let's see. Virgo, you have the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles here. As always, like very simply, look at Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, a lot of happiness. For a lot of you, I feel like you're accomplishing something you've been working very hard on for quite a long time. I'd say probably since like 2016, you've been working on something specific, like a specific goal, wish, or dream. For a lot of you, travel, it's always travel with you, Virgo. I'm cheating. Because of your astrology, makes perfect sense to me that a lot of you would want to travel. For others, it could be anything else that you see as a goal, a wish, or a dream. But I would say it's based off of like something that, let's just put it this way. If you've been stuck somewhere, like maybe you've had a certain type of job, and maybe you haven't had the same job, but maybe you've been like in a certain industry. I feel like the thing that you could be wishing for here is a different job in a different industry, or it's like you're making a significant transformation here where it's like you're going from one thing to the other here, Virgo. And I feel like you're going to be very happy in the very near future because it's like you're finally accomplishing something that you've been hoping to accomplish for quite a while. And I really like that, Virgo, and especially with this Ace of Cups, because I do feel that you're going to be very happy about this. For others, it's like you finally are healing from something. I feel with the 6 of Swords. I get this for you a lot too. It's always funny because like sometimes I deliver a message and I'm always like, oh yeah, I just said that. But in a recent reading, but I feel like some of you are finally healing from something here. Why is this important? It'll allow you to get back to work. 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. So if you're healing from something, it could be, health-wise, and again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice. Could be emotionally, could be anything that you're healing from. It's like you're finally able to get back to work. 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles is you being able to work, plain and simple. For others, I feel this is kind of like a collective energy for you, Virgo, as in I feel like you have collected a lot of energy. I feel like you have collected a lot of things, and that's what's allowing you to make progress with the Eight of Pentacles here. It's like it's almost like experience, I feel like, is what you have gained with the Eight of Pentacles. So it's like if you've been like working towards making more money, it's like maybe it's because, and I feel like you've been struggling, right, to make more money, and it's like all of a sudden, I almost get this like sudden change here where it's like all of a sudden you're going to start making more money. But I really feel it's because you're ready. It's like you've gained the experience. It's like sometimes I think like we can try to attract more money all we want into our lives, right? But it's like if we're not ready, then it's basically just going to be like water pouring through our hands. We could make more money, but it's just going to disappear if we're not like emotionally ready, or if we're not, if we're not like matching the energy properly. So it's almost like I really just feel like you're matching energy here with these 3 cards, even though that's not what these cards really mean. It's like you're just matching an energy. And so that's going to allow you to hold on to something, which is a positive thing here, Virgo. And you have the Ace of Cups, so your emotions overflowing, a lot of happiness coming in for you here because of this. And it's funny that I said water pouring through the hands, because water's pouring through the hands, but guess what? It's like your cups are overflowing, so it doesn't really matter. I would be careful. If you're making a bunch of money, just keep an eye on your spending. I don't think this is saying don't spend money. I think it's just saying like, hey, just keep an eye on it and you'll be fine, plain and simple. But I do feel like you will have more than enough. So whatever energy is coming in for you here. And so that's what I'd say there. Yeah, Page of Swords. Page of Swords is be curious as well. Like, especially if you've been trying to do something. I always get this message for you as well, Virgo. And you're the only sign that gets, well, I think Capricorn gets it as well, but you're pretty much the only sign that gets this message, that there are like other opportunities. Like if you want to do something, you're going to have to like look for other ways to do it. Like let's say you want to move or travel, for example. It's like maybe, I always get like foreign countries for you, Virgo. So if you're hoping to travel to like a foreign country, it's like there could be an opportunity for you to do that, but maybe not with money as well, which is really nice. Like there could be like a volunteer opportunity or something like that. I always get that energy for you here where there just could be like there could be a way for you to do something that you want to do, but it's not like through money. It's not through like a traditional means. You're gonna have to but you're gonna have to do your research, is what I always get with this Page of Swords energy as well. Same thing with like moving as well. Like if you want to move just like within the United States or wherever you live, it's like there could be a job that you could take. Maybe it's not ideal, might not be the perfect situation, but I feel like it's going to lead to the perfect situation. So I would like I guess what I'm trying to say here is that there really could be a really good opportunity for you to just like have a stepping stone or like a step in your life, and I would just take the step here, Virgo. Love it. There you go. Thank you, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you here, Libra. And Libra, you have the Page of Cups, as always, and the Emperor, as always, Aries. I'm always calling you Aries in your readings, Libra. And the King of Cups. For some of you, this could be a choice in love, clearly, that is coming in for you. Ooh, look at this. A lot of happiness, too, the Sun. I like this reading for you, Libra. This looks really good. So for some of you, this is clearly someone who finds you attractive. This, to me, would be like an admirer coming in for you. Could be an Aries. Could also be a water sign here that's coming in for you. Either way, I would say that it's someone who's like a boss, and again, it doesn't matter what gender you're interested in. I'm just getting more like boss energy on the on this Emperor energy here. So it could be someone who's very serious, very hardworking, but I do feel like they have a softer side. King of Cups here. I do feel like this is one person. At first, I was kind of like, this is a choice, but I don't really feel that energy anymore. I feel this is just like one person that's coming in for you. Yeah, someone who finds you very attractive, seductive. Queen of Wands, it is definitely time for you to be bold, assertive, in time for you to go for what you want. We're going to talk about this in a minute. This is a great reading here, Libra, but I feel in a lot of ways that this is saying that you're attracting someone who, it's like they work hard, they play hard, but I feel like they do have like a very kind of like nurturing side to them with this King of Cups energy. Definitely love coming in for you here. If you're not interested in love, this would be an offer that you've probably been waiting for. The Page of Cups, he's like imagining this fish that's in this cup right here, Libra, and it kind of represents like a hit, like an opportunity. It is going to be something you want to grab onto. I would not hesitate. I always say, to me, the Page of Cups is like my clue card, and to me, it's a clue that says you need to grab onto something quickly, because that fish could easily jump out of that cup. So it's like going to be something you want to grab onto and not let slip through your fingers, especially if you've been waiting for a job or you've been waiting for something here. I would grab onto it very quickly. But other than that, definitely love. Again, you have the Queen of Wands in the Sun. You always have the Queen of Wands in your readings, I've noticed. I've talked about this for a while. Queen of Wands is a card of being bold, being assertive, and really going for something you want. And so you get this energy quite a bit. I do, and I would say that's probably very important. Queen of Wands is also my card of like resume, or your resume. It says if you've been like struggling to get a job, for example, or struggling to change your career, Queen of Wands is a really good card for like double checking your resume, making sure that you have things on there, because it's a card of being bold, and it's a card that says you might have a skill that you don't think is important, but it actually could be the deciding factor between you getting a job and not getting a job. So I would I always say if you're trying to get a job with the Queen of Wands, I would double check your resume, double check that things that you want or things that might not be on there are on there. I always get this message. I don't always get this message on the Queen of Wands, but I'm getting it for you, so I would do that. I would also say that I feel like you're standing out at this time with this energy. So I feel like there's like a lot of attention coming in for you with the Queen of Wands, and I really like this energy for you a lot. Definitely a lot of happiness. To me, the Queen of Wands also represents the sun. She's holding this sunflower in her hand, so I always look at Queen of Wands energy as sun energy as well. But I feel like there's a lot of happiness and definitely a lot of freedom coming in for you here with this energy. I feel like you're going to start noticing signs and symbols as well, is what I would say to you. Like if you're wondering if is something right for me, like maybe you're wondering about a person or a job, you will be seeing signs and symbols like repeating numbers, or everybody has their own thing, right? Everybody has their own thing. Like some people see 333 all the time, or some people see feathers or something like that. It's like everybody has their own thing. So whatever you have, I would just pay attention. Because again, I feel like if you're seeing those symbols, it's literally the universe saying like, hey, go in this direction, or hey, this thing is right for you. So there is going to be a need for you to pay attention to that. But definitely a lot of happiness coming for you here as well, as far as love is concerned, and all other areas of your life as well. I would just be like, one thing I wanted to say that I didn't is I would just be a little bit more aggressive in work. Like if you're struggling to get a job, I do feel like it's like this is saying, hey, it's time for you to stand out. But again, Queen of Wands, she needs to do something to stand out. She has to, she needs to be bold. She needs to be assertive. So it's kind of like a card that says, make sure you're standing up for yourself, and make sure you're making yourself stand out on any interviews, or if you're looking for love, same thing, obviously in a positive way. But there you go. Really good reading. There you go. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio. 333 Scorpio. But Scorpio, let's see what is going on for you here, Scorpio. Why won't it timestamp? There we go. Scorpio, you have the 3 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, and the Magician here. So for some of you, could be a heartbreak. I feel like you're not seeing that there's like a new beginning right around the corner here. Yeah, 2 Wands clarifying your reading. So 2 Wands about leaving a comfort zone. I do feel like sometimes we get stuck like in love, for example. Like a person can become a comfort zone, especially if we have been with them for a very long period of time. So for some of you, this is like clearly saying that something sad, something that's made you sad, is complete, and now it's time to move on out into the, sorry, I'm going the wrong direction here. It's time for you to move on towards something new. You will have the whole world in your hands if you do. So I do get like a little bit of a sacrifice energy here, Scorpio, but at the same time, I feel like this is more of a positive type sacrifice. It's like you're moving towards a positive new beginning with the Magician. I feel you are moving towards something that you have not ever used before, you're moving towards something you've never done before. Like this is a total new beginning, I feel, on the Magician. The Magician has all the suits right here. He has the Pentacles, Cups, the Wands, the Swords, all on his table here. He has mastery over all the suits, and I feel like it's kind of like saying, but I feel like it's saying you've been like living in one world for a while. Like maybe you've been living in the Pentacle world or the Cup world. It doesn't matter, right? You've been living in one energy, and it's like your energy is about to change here. You're about to move on to something completely new. It's almost like you're completely starting a new cycle with this Magician. I want to find out what this is. It's like a learning experience, I would say. You have the 5 of Wands. I personally like the 5 of Wands. It is a card of conflict and competition, but it's a card of growth. I mean, this is how we grow. With the 5 of Wands, it's a card of learning. These people, they are fighting, but they're fighting with sticks. They're not fighting with swords. So they are learning how to fight. And I'm not saying you're learning how to fight. What I am saying is, like, you're having experiences. Again, I used to call this card Indiana Jones. I still do. I don't know why I say I used to. I think because, like, for a while I stopped saying it. But I call this card Indiana Jones because I'm going to keep doing it. And to me, it's a card of, like, going on some sort of crazy adventure to find treasure. And just like Indiana Jones. And that's, like, what you're doing here. Yeah, you have the Judgment card. This is why you have to go towards conflict, competition, things like that, chaos even, because, like, outside your comfort zone, leaving your comfort zone is your answer. 2 wands. There's a village down here in the bottom corner right over here, and this card represents leaving a place that you've been for a very long period of time. So it's like kind of like leaving a comfort zone, experiencing some chaos is going to lead to you waking up, is going to lead to you having a wake-up call, or finding happiness, or finding your purpose, whatever you want to call it here, Scorpio. Again, you have the 2 wands. So again, taking the lead. 2 wands is one of my favorite cards in the deck for sure, because he has the whole world in his hands, and he's leaving something that is done. He's leaving something that he's completed behind, and he's ready for his new journey. And again, you have the Magician here. So this to me is just saying, like, you're ready to step off on your own new journey, ready to start something new. So I would just get moving here, Scorpio. Yeah, it could be new love coming in for you as well. I would say this is more of a journey reading. Like, this reading to me is saying that you're more walking away from something that you've been doing for a very long period of time. I wouldn't even say that as well. It's like, this reading to me, putting all those cards together, this could be one of those things in, like, work or business where it's like you could be staying where you are as far as work or business is concerned, but you're just taking it to the next level. But this would, be something where you're increasing your responsibilities. Like, if this is work or business, you could be doing the same thing work or business wise, but you're just maybe getting a raise or promotion, but it's going to be something that, again, increases your responsibility, puts more pressure on you. But again, out inside of that is also going to be, like, more money or more success because of that. Same thing in love as well. It's like what I would say here is this is one of those readings where you could be attracting love into your life, but it could be a person who really makes you stretch, right? Maybe it's someone who makes you feel pressure. Maybe you feel like you have to perform in a certain way, and I'm not talking about in a toxic way, but it's like maybe they're a person who stays really fit, or they point something out in you that forces you to grow, right? And those are definitely, like, the best relationships, the ones that force you to grow, but they can be very challenging as well because you can't be lazy, right? So that's what I would say here. But I do feel like that's kind of like what you're moving towards. You're definitely waking up to something as well here, Scorpio. You have the Judgment, Hangman. To me, this is like wake-up call energy. Another opportunity. Yeah, like I said, for those of you who have a job or a business, to me, this is like one last chance. You're trying again. You're trying something again. I've said this to you before because I feel for the most part, for those of you that have, like, a business, I feel like it's been not maybe a struggle, but just, like, kind of flatlined, where it's just like maybe things aren't terrible, but things could be better. Things are kind of flat. And this to me is you maybe discovering, like, one thing that you could be trying that will be successful. Same thing in love as well. It's like maybe you feel like you want to give up on love, and you could be saying to yourself, well, it's like sometimes I think we could say we give up on love, but then we see someone who maybe they have a 6-pack, right? Or maybe they just look like someone we like, and we're just like, well, maybe I could try it one more time, right? So I get that feeling here where you're like ready to give up on something, but then you're like, I think one more try. Something looks too good. There you go. Thank you, Scorpio. That's all I got for you. Let's switch decks here for the last 4. Thank you, everybody, for being here, by the way. Really appreciate it. Make sure to check out, I have the weekly readings going up starting today. I can't remember. I think I have Earth up right now, or I put up Earth up today. Also, make sure to check out the Move Mountain readings that I did on whenever I did those the weekend. So I put up bonus readings over the weekend. Make sure to check those out if you haven't already. So that's that. But let's see what we have for you here, Sagittarius people and Sagittarius. Let's see what is going on for you. Sag, you have the Knight of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I'm getting like a stop Sagittarius in my head right now. 7 of Pentacles. I feel like this is saying don't rush something. Don't rush a decision for sure. Knight of Swords is a card of being too hasty, but Four of Pentacles, I'm kind of getting this as a pause, which is weird. Four of Pentacles to me is not a card that says stop. It's not a card that says stop or pause or anything like that, but that's what I'm getting in my head. Queen of Swords, it's almost like you need to look closer at something. Seven of Pentacles, analysis. Seven of Pentacles is a card of analysis, looking into something. He's really analyzing what he has grown on this card, and he's kind of like saying, was it worth it? But I don't even get that for you here. I just feel like this is saying don't rush over something. For some of you, I feel like it's kind of simple. Like, I feel like, in a lot of ways, I feel like it could be saying like, hey, don't wash your keys in the washer, for example, or make sure to check your pockets of your pants. You don't want to wash your phone, right? Or you don't want to wash like a chapstick in your pants. I've done pretty much all of those things myself personally. So there you go, right? But I do feel like this is kind of like saying don't rush around. Take your time. Don't, rush things this week for sure. As always, when I get the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords in a reading, I always say be careful of like any get-rich-quick schemes. I'd say anything that sounds too good to be true, it probably is with those two cards. So I'd be careful of anything that sounds too good to be true. It does look like you're in a pause, though, is what I would say to you with the Four of Pentacles, because the Four of Pentacles would say that, like, I keep getting the pause thing on the Four of Pentacles, so it does look like you're going to slow things down, but I just feel like something needs a second look, I wouldn't even, it's kind of weird, because I wouldn't even say second opinion. Normally, Knight of Swords is my card of getting a second opinion on something, so I would say get a second opinion on something, but I'm just getting, like, a second look, so to me, I feel like it's you that's taking a second look at something. To me, a second opinion would be someone else, right? But I feel like this is kind of just saying, like, take a second look at something with that Queen of Swords. It's like you're really analyzing something with this Seven of Pentacles in your life. And I feel like that would be a good idea for you. So I would make sure to analyze anything that's like super important this week, Sagittarius. Yeah, for some of you, it could be love. As well, I would say before you walk away from a person as well, I'm getting like I would take a second look. For others, I would also make sure that for some of you, you're trying to make a decision here. Lovers is a card of being at a crossroads. Again, if you're making any important decisions this week, I would make sure that you kind of take a second look at any decisions that you're trying to make here. I would make sure that you're really like looking into things. I really see like this. I'm trying to pull more out of this. Sorry. I always like kind of I trail off, but it's like I'm trying to clarify the message here. So I feel for some of you that you could be really need to look at something under a magnifying glass. I just feel like for some of you, it could be like an opportunity that's coming in for you here, and I would really, regardless of how you feel, I would look at these opportunities that come your way, whether it's a work opportunity, business opportunity, a love opportunity, anything like that. I would make sure to take like a really deep look in on things with this energy. For others, I do feel like this is love that's coming in for you here. Yeah, Page of Wands here as well. Guys, please don't share your social media in here, please. But anyway, yeah, I feel like this could be like an opportunity for you here with the Page of Wands. So I like it. Definitely could be a new love. Could be a fire sign as well that's coming in for you with the Page of Wands. So I do like that, although I don't think it's a fire sign. Yeah, you have the Two of Pentacles as well. Probably like an earth sign. I feel like it's someone who's very attracted to you if you're looking for love. Two of Pentacles is like someone who's willing to compromise as well. That's popping into my head. So if you're looking for love, I feel like this could be someone who's like willing to compromise and someone who wants to compromise. I'd also say I kind of like the Two of Pentacles for you in love if you're looking for love, Sagittarius, because I'm getting like work hard, play hard type of energy. So if you're, this could be a person who's coming in for you. It's like they work hard and play hard with this energy, so probably like a more balanced person. Definitely a choice. Any choices that you have to make here, I can't get away from this. Any choices that you have to make, I would like really, really take a really close look at the choices you're making. I would write a pros and cons list. I would do Seven of Pentacles is like really analyzing something, really looking into something, really kind of examining something here with the Seven of Pentacles. So that's what I would do with this energy for sure. But I like it. There you go. Thank you, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for you here, Capricorn people and Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands here, and the Ten of Swords. It's like a false start energy. Page of Pentacles, new beginning. For some of you, I feel you're not sure what to do here, Capricorn. I feel very uncertain. Looking at your reading here. So for some of you, I feel that this is saying, I'm going to tell you the stories I'm getting in my head here, Capricorn. For some of you, I feel like someone walked away from you in the past. There's like a false start. You were very passionate about this. Something has changed. I'm not sure if it's you or them that has changed. If this is a person, it's you that has changed here in this situation. For a lot of you, I feel this could be a person. For some reason, this is just straight intuitive message that I'm getting here. For some of you, I feel like this is a person. They walked away. It was like a false start. I feel like you were very passionate about them, and now they want to come back. Ten of Swords, you're done, is what I would say here, Capricorn. I feel like you're looking towards the horizon. I feel like you're looking, it's like you're very focused out into the future here. So that's what I would say to you if someone's trying to come back. I would say that really looking at a reading like this, it's like it's almost like I see, have you ever seen like a kid in the mall where, you know the parents that walk their kids on a leash? It's like I just see like a kid getting dragged along like through a mall in my head right here, Capricorn. So it's almost like saying to me that if someone is trying to come back that left you, I feel like it's like you're on a path. And so I feel for some of you, you might say yes to anyone who's coming back, but I feel like it's like you're like the parent that's dragging the kid through the mall. I feel like you're saying like, I'm going here, I'm going in this direction. You can either enter into my energy, into my space, or not, or you're getting left behind. I get this like very like left behind type of energy, but I feel like you're the one that is in control here with whatever it is that you're dragging along. That's like one story I'm getting here, Capricorn. So there you go. For others, I feel that you did have a false start in something that you tried to create. I feel like the Eight of Cups is like saying that, I just feel this is more of like a collective energy for you as well, where it's not as in a collective. I feel like it's like all your energy, right? It's like you've been dealing with disappointments, uncertainty, doubt, not sure where you're going. Ace of Wands, you've had a lot of false starts. Ten of Swords, ready to give up, but Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles is a new beginning. So I feel like you're very focused on having a new beginning. You have learned something with this Page of Pentacles is what I would say to you. Yeah, probably through all these breaks. Like it's like I feel like very slow energy, no movement in your life, right? So if you have been on pause for a very long period of time, and what I mean by that is like maybe you haven't had a job for a very long period of time, or maybe you haven't had love for a very long period of time. It's like you've been on pause. I feel like this period of time where you have been on pause has allowed you to learn Page of Pentacles, and now you're finally getting started, Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like your life starts now, is what I feel like. Very simple reading, Capricorn. I literally just feel like saying your life starts now. Look at this, Knight of Pentacles. I like this for you, Capricorn. This is definitely like harvest energy, your glow up energy as well, right? With that Nine of Pentacles, pre-Empress energy. I like that. She has this falcon on her hand right here, and that's what's standing out to me for you, Capricorn. So it's almost like you're getting messages, or there's communication coming in for you here, or guidance, but it feels like intuitive guidance, and you're finally being guided. Knight of Pentacles really working from point A to point B. So it's like you finally understand what to do in your life. It's like you finally understand your direction and the actions that you need to take. So I like this, Capricorn. Your life starts now. And again, I don't care if you're like 90 years old or 100. It doesn't matter. There's still time, right? Even if you're 100 and you only have 20 days to go, right? But left in your life, there's still a lot you could get done in those 20 days. So bucket list, go for it there, Capricorn. But thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's see what we have going on for you here, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Knight of Cups, the Tower, and the Nine of Wands here. And you have the Temperance. So I feel that for some of you, this could be a surprise coming in for you. Could be a surprise love offer for some of you. Somebody's a little guarded, though. So what's the problem here? The past. So I would say no liars, cheaters, stealers. I said this to you the other night as well, Aquarius. I feel like you had a very similar message where I was like, there could be someone coming back, but they're a liar and they're still a liar. They were always a liar. I would be very careful of that energy if you were dealing with a liar in the past here, Aquarius, especially with this right here. Not good, if I'm being honest. For others, I feel that there was a disappointment in love. Nine of Wands. He's looking back on this here. Did I make the right decision is what this guy right here is saying. He's saying, did I make the right choice? Did I make the right decision? I feel like that's what you're asking yourself here, Aquarius. On what? Hangman. Still, it's like you have been enlightened to something here. I almost feel like you had to go through this here, Aquarius. If you have made a decision over the last like year or two, I would say it's like Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor. Knight of Cups is also a dream, something. So again, take it how it resonates, Aquarius. This could be love. It could also be a dream or something you were dreaming of. There was a tower moment here. I almost feel like you were this guy right here. This guy, he's diving head first out of the tower. The other person over here, they're like falling backwards, right? So I almost feel like you took the dive out of a tower. You thought you saw smoke. Here is what I'm getting. Now you're looking back at something that maybe you released, that maybe you let go of, and I feel like you're trying to gather information. It's almost like you're saying, I let something go. Did I make the right decision? These are like the words that I'm getting here. The Hangman, he is kind of like gained a new perspective. He sees things differently with this energy. Yeah, it's almost like you learned something. And it's funny because your opposite sign, Leo, had a very similar reading. If you have major planets in Leo, I would definitely watch that reading here, Aquarius, because it's very similar in some ways, but it's almost like you learned something here with the Hierophant. This type of energy to me can also be, it's kind of like one of those things. You could have released something in the past. You could have released a relationship, a job, a business, or an idea. And it's like now you're revisiting it. We're getting close to this retrograde, so it makes perfect sense to me that you might be, even though we're technically not even really, we're not that close. It's not till the end of the month, but still, I know everybody talks about shadow and things like that. I'm like, please, people, listen. If we talked about shadows and all that other stuff in astrology, we would never get anything done. So it's like, I wouldn't, I always take the whole shadow thing with a grain of salt is what I would say. But I do think you could be thinking about a lot. And it's like you're thinking, because something has changed. This to me could be like your morals changing. It could be your beliefs. You could be deciding that you want your future life to look differently. So it's like you're revisiting something here with this energy. Yeah, star card. The star comes after the tower. The star is like healing from a tower moment. It's almost like you're seeing something as possible as well. It's like maybe you released something like a business idea or a job in the past because it just wasn't possible in the past. Maybe you released a relationship because maybe it wasn't possible for whatever reason. And 10 people here right now as I'm saying this, Aquarius. But it's like now something has become possible that wasn't possible in the past. So that's why you're revisiting things. And again, you have all these cards. Look at, all these cards. Hangman, you have the Temperance card here as well. Temperance is about turning one thing into another. It's almost like all these cards are saying you could easily turn a situation around because Temperance is a card of alchemy. It's like you are seeing how to turn one thing into another with this energy here, Aquarius. I really like this for you. So, I feel like you're just creating a turnaround in your life, whatever it is. And again, I'm not suggesting that you go back to a person from the past or anything like that. You might be, but you can do whatever you want, right? Regardless, I feel like you're turning a situation around here with this energy. And again, for some of you, maybe you're not going back to the past. You could be thinking back to a past person and saying, you know what, that type of person is totally possible for me when I didn't think they were. So it's like now you're going for a similar type of person. As I always say, take it how it resonates, right? But that's what I got for you. So there you go. Thank you, Aquarius. Love it. Let's see what we have for you here, Pisces people. Pisces, thank you as always for your patience. Really appreciate it. Pisces, you have the Page of Swords, the Death card, which I caught it at the last second, Pisces, and the Two of Cups here as well. Yeah, Six of Wands, a lot of success coming in for you here. I feel this could be love. Someone could have their eye on you, someone spying on you or watching you. Here, Death card is transformation. Could be a Scorpio. Could be any sign, though. And Two of Cups, perfect match. So if you're looking for love, I feel like there's love available for you here. I do feel like this is some of you. I feel like you're a Pisces. You're creepy, right? I'm a Pisces, so I can say that. But I feel like, you're probably creeping on someone here. Pisces, using your Pisces creep skills to uncover something with the Death card about a person. And Two of Cups, perfect match. So if you're looking for love, I feel like there's whoever you're creeping on, I feel like there's love here. Again, Six of Wands, you will be successful, plain and simple. So I like it. For others, I feel you need to look under something here, is what I feel like saying. The Page of Swords, the card of curiosity, and it's a card of like looking into things, being a detective. The Death card, Scorpio, looking under things, literally. If you down and dirty way to read tarot, Death card can represent looking under something. Literally, it literally could say maybe you lost your keys. And the death card could say it's probably under your couch, right? Or it's under your bed or something like that. So if you've lost something, look under things here with the death card. But it can also represent needing to, this type of energy to me, these first two cards basically say, hey, Pisces, you're probably discovering new interests in your life. You could be becoming interested in new things like hobbies, skills, business ideas, whatever. This says look into them deeply, look into something that catches your attention. It probably is like your soul's calling with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is you and your higher self. And so, outside of love, Two of Cups can just say, there is something that you have a desire to do. I would do it. You will be successful right here. Six of Wands. So anything that is, maybe this could be a new obsession. It could be something like a new hobby, a new idea. I would do it here. Yeah, you have the moon here as well. The moon says feel the fear and do it anyway, which I said to another sign, Cancer, right? So the moon, there's a path straight down the card, and it basically says, feel the fear and do it anyway. Moon does not say stop. Moon does say that really that you need to go down this path no matter what. It doesn't say don't go down the path. The moon can represent illusions, fantasies, things like that, but it's more like a warning. These two pillars here and the dogs are like a warning to the fool on his journey that he needs to stay on his path and not get distracted. So I would, this is basically saying move towards something you want. Don't get distracted. Yeah, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Definitely a solid offer here. If this is a love offer, I feel like it's a very solid offer that's coming in for you. For others, the Ace of Pentacles to me can also be an ending as well. And that's not necessarily accurate tarot, but this right here, it represents the Garden of Eden, the entrance to the garden, basically. So it can kind of represent it's almost like getting a reward. Pisces, it can say that you're getting to a place where you're going to be able to like take a rest, right? Where you're going to be able to gather your energy, rest, relax, recover, all those other good things. Things are about to get good for you. I mean, Jupiter's about to enter into Pisces until about August. And if you're, and by the way, Pisces, I mean, if you're like a Deacon 1 Pisces, if you're born at the beginning of Pisces, then you have Jupiter in your first house for an extended period of time for the most part. So like most of this year, and then next year it enters back into Pisces as well. So, I don't know. Things are looking up, Pisces. I like it. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you. Definitely rewards for all your hard work as well. And it's kind of like you're getting a taste of these rewards this year. It's almost like you're getting a taste of what's to come for next year. So whatever you're getting, I feel like it's good. Love it. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. Let's see here. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to give everybody just a couple of minutes to enter or to think of what number they want. But 1, 2, and 3. All right. For card number 1, we have the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Wands here. I feel like good news here for you, card number 1. So if you're hoping for good news, I'm just getting good news here. For others, I feel like this is like manifestation as well. I would just focus here with the 8 of Wands because 7 of Cups is like one thing. So 7 of Cups says focus on one thing at a time and you will be quickly successful with the 8 of Wands. For question number 2, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands here. I feel like this is love for some reason. It's like being at a crossroads, though. Queen of Pentacles is my card of being at a crossroads, having a choice to make. And the King of Wands card of desire. So card number 2, I would move towards the desire. There could be 2 choices you have to make. One choice you desire more than the other. I would move towards your desires. For others, I feel like this is you. This could be like a raise or promotion I'm getting. So I like that. And for question number 3, I feel like you're moving past a difficult period of time here. Question number 3, 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. So for a lot of you, I feel like you could be moving on from things that have been causing a lot of problems in your life. Definitely, like whatever you've gone through is some sort of rite of passage here. 9 of Swords, like waking up from a nightmare and still being stuck in a nightmare, but 6 of Swords is moving on to calmer shores. Yeah, probably just, I feel like you're moving on from conflicts, difficulties. For some of you, I'm almost getting like devil vibes here, where it's like you've been dealing with a person who has like some sort of hold over you in a lot of ways, and it's like you're moving away from that. So I like it. But anyway, thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to check out your weekly readings as well, again, this week, people. I will most likely be back on Thursday, but make sure to check out make sure to just keep an eye on the community tab because you never know with me nowadays. But thank you, everybody, for being here, and have a good night.